Hi, I'm Kushi Sethi, and this is Flipping Founders.
Us spend hours reviewing makeup products, exploring different skincare routines, and just staying up to date with the latest trends. And no wonder the beauty and personal care market is worth 534 billion USD as of 2022.
That's crazy.
And it's expected to grow at 6% annually. It is one of the fastest consumer driven market. And I think a lot of it has to do with social media, generational shift, plenty, e-commerce, and also just how the world's become a global marketplace. So you're not really confined to your particular geographic region. And I have someone with me who entered this amazing industry, 2 years back and is doing amazingly well.
Yes.
So today I have with me Areena Shrestha.
Yes.
Welcome to Flipping Founders.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, would you like to tell a bit about yourself and your
Sure.
background?
So I did psychology and international relations. Nothing related to business. So when I started, I genuinely had no idea what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
But I started Kumari Beauty as a hobbit, in the summer of 2020, because that's when the pandemic hit, and I guess that's when I had so much free time on myself. So I was like, okay, let me see what it would be like if I started a business. And then after my first 2 months of launching, I did pretty well. So I was like, okay, I'll continue doing this. And I got a lot of support from random people around the world. So I was like, might as well continue.
Love that.
Yeah.
And so why makeup?
Why
I know you
makeup?
started as a lip gloss line, and now you have so many
I have
products.
so many. I think one of my main reasons is because I don't see a lot of vegan and cruelty clean brands out there, and I thought that's really important. When having a cosmetic brand, making sure that all your ingredients are safe and not harmful for your skin and stuff. So yeah, I think one of my reasons was that. And also I saw a TikTok.
About
I saw a TikTok of a girl that made her own lip gloss, and I was like, well, that's so cool. It's something that you just don't randomly come up with, right? So I was like, okay, I want to try doing that. So that's how I did it.
So around what values is Kumari Beauty?
Kumari Beauty?
Yeah.
So the word Kumari is actually a living goddess in Nepal, and she embodies purity and empowerment.
Love that.
And I thought if I have the name Kumari in my beauty brand, that's what I want to empower more women to be more comfortable around their skin and just feel empowered, I guess. So
yeah, and I love that.
Yeah.
And how do you approach designing products? Do you make them yourself? Is there a manufacturer?
No, I make everything myself. So yeah,
Where do you make it? You just graduated.
In my own dorm. Literally, I started out in my dorm, and I bought all the ingredients, glitters and colors and all that stuff, and then I just experimented myself, and then people like it, so I just how I go. And then I put everything together, packaging, putting the lip gloss in the tube, shipment and everything. So I don't know how I did it, but I do it.
So from designing each and every product, just designing, physically making it, to actually shipping it.
I know.
Everything.
Crazy. I don't know how I do it either.
Wow. That's amazing.
Thank you. But yeah, it's a lot, to be honest, but I feel if you really enjoy what you do, it's fun for me, It's not work for me. It's more I like it.
Yeah, so how did you just know which ingredients to use?
I use secret ingredients. But there's a lot of tutorials online, and I did a lot of research, that's for sure. And one of my main reasons why it's vegan and cruelty free is because for example, like the lip gloss base. I get it from like a store where they make sure it's not like tested on animals and derived from like animals, you know. Whereas like you can get lip gloss bases out there that are not vegan and cruelty free, but those are like not the best on your skin. So yeah, I know.
Wow,
That's
that's
crazy.
I'm still like shocked. That's so good.
But yeah.
So you look after the marketing as well.
So I use mostly like social media to promote my stuff. I think TikTok has really helped me like a lot.
I love your TikTok.
You do? Did you stalk me?
I did. I was seeing like all the TikToks. I was like, this is so good. There's this one where you're trying like this lip gloss channel that's like this like earbud and then you're trying I saw that and I was like, wow, I did not know this. Like 20 years I've been putting it wrong. And then I like followed it. I was like, this is good.
No, honestly, TikTok has really helped me for sure. Like when I first started it, I got like a couple videos that went like pretty good views, and then I think that's just what motivated me. But then and then Instagram, and then now I've switched to Shopify, so that was nice.
Oh yeah, Shopify is great.
It's great.
Shopify is great.
Amazing.
Yeah, and then when you're designing products in general, whatever category they are, do you keep like social media in mind, like the trends and aesthetic? So in terms of like the designing process, you know, because a lot of them are very like colorful or some are shiny and have amazing names.
Yeah.
Like Euphoria, High Drama. I was like, I want to order High Drama.
I know.
But like, so what do you keep in mind when you're designing these products?
So I try to like have names of the glosses that are like more meaningful, I guess, or like something or like something that like people can relate to, you know. So that way I can get like customers to like purchase it as much as they can. And I also do this thing like on TikTok where like, whoever can create like the best name, like I'll give you one for free, you know. And that one like really people like that. So like
people love free.
People love engaging, So yeah, I think that's one of my main like marketing strategy. So I get like try to get as much engagement as possible.
Yeah, and then how do you set yourself apart from the other brands who are in this like highly saturated market?
My god, yeah. I got that question when I was doing like a RBC
Get seated.
And I was like, fuck. But I guess one of my main thing is like my formula, and then also like what I represent. Like Kumari Beauty represents like like the brown, like the South Asian community, but also like just women in general, like to feel empowered and I feel like because like I do everything like myself, like I try to inspire others to also start their business. Born in Nepal, and then I was there until like 8, and then I just moved around the world because of my dad's job.
Oh damn.
Yeah, and then I came here for university.
What's been the best place to live in so far?
It's probably Ghana. I don't know. It's just like the
culture.
vibe, the culture.
Okay, the culture, yeah.
It's like they're very like welcoming and they're like party people. So
I know.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So yeah.
Where in Nepal are you from?
Kathmandu. Yeah, that's my name.
I've been to Kathmandu so many times. Yeah, my dad has an office there.
Ooh.
So we keep visiting.
Do you like it?
I do. You build trust with customers.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I do a lot of packaging videos. I think that builds a lot of trust as well. Like, pack an order with me kind of thing. On TikTok.
Like giving them a preview of like the back
of what they're expecting to get. That builds trust, and like I post a lot of like stories with like behind the scene kind of thing. Like me making products or like just showcasing like what I have, like following trends and stuff like that. So yeah.
That's interesting.
That's pretty that's pretty much it.
Yeah, cause like companies spend like millions of dollars just to have like customers to stay loyal to them. So it's really hard to
also I do this thing sometimes where like if the customer has bought from me like more than 2 times, I give her like a special discount, so for her next purchase like she can use that discount, right?
Yeah.
So I think that way I can like keep her more loyal to to my company.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
how do you just like manage all of this? Because
Everything
it's a
I
yeah.
don't.
No, because like the
Yeah.
accounting, the
I
finances.
know.
How do you manage? Like, is
I
it just
honestly
you, or like have you hired
no,
someone?
I haven't. I thought about it, but so far it's just been me.
Since 2 years.
For 2 years.
Good boss.
I know. So far it's just been me, but how do I manage? It's just like I spend like at least an hour or 2 hours like within the 24 hours of my day to just focus on Kumari Beauty. And when I don't focus on it, it's usually when I'm like super busy. But like I try to just like take like certain portion like of the day just for it, and that could be like either promoting it. That's mostly promoting it, or just making new products, or like replying to emails or texts. And it's not. I don't know. It sounds like a lot, but like as like when I was a student, like juggling like 6 courses and doing a business,
Yeah.
like it was a lot. But then like in the middle of the night, or like at 10 p.m. right after dinner, after I'm like just so tired, I'll just be like, okay, time for me to have fun. Let me make a TikTok video, and that way like I'm having fun and also like promoting
it.
So yeah.
That sounds so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, but like I also make sure that like when I do make these products, like I make everything in like one batch,
Okay.
like
Yeah.
a large amount, so that way I don't have to like keep making it, and that it takes a lot of time to make them, right? So I make it all in one go, and then
So where do you store it?
at my place.
Like your dorm?
Yeah.
Do you have a studio?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah. I live in a studio, and I have like a whole shelf just for like my products from Kumari Beauty.
That's so good.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're like making them, see even like the printing of the labels.
Yeah. So like so what I do is I buy like the tubes online, and then I design like my own logo. So I like supporting small businesses.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of small businesses out there that do like stickers and like labels, and yeah, I reach out to them, and then I send them my design, and then they send it to me. So I put like the sticker or like my labels on the tube. I put my products in there, and then I ship them if I get an order. Yeah. I'm telling you.
Mine's just a
secrets.
blow. Yeah, mine's just a blow.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a lot when you think about it, but then it's fun at the same time.
Yeah. It's been 2 years, and now you're like.
I'm getting used to it.
Yeah.
And like before, I used to Big Cartel.
No.
It's kind of like it's like an e-commerce thing, I guess, but it had like a lot less features than Shopify. So when I moved to Shopify, like they had so many like free apps that like would boost customer engagement, or like customer, to buy the product right then and there. So.
Yeah, and then when you started it, who was funding it?
Me, myself, and I. I literally started with like I think $200, but now I've just like done a lot more, so that's good.
So are you looking for like investors?
I haven't thought about it, because like right now I still like I do it as my small business, but I still do it like as part-time, not like 100%. If I were to involve investors, I think I'd want myself to be like full-time. So but I think there was a point where I was like looking for like business mentors that can like help me guide the right direction, but yeah, just like right now I'm just trying to juggle what life would be after graduation. So,
yeah. How's it been?
It's been that's all I can say.
I get that.
Past tense. No, but like I'm trying to like look for a job, just so that I can make my degree to use, kind of thing.
And are you looking for a job in like which is related like
business.
Psychology?
Yeah,
or
more
business?
More like international relations.
Oh, okay.
I like to work in nonprofit. I've done a lot of like nonprofit work before, so yeah, I'm like just looking for that in general.
Yeah, and then do you think in the future you might want to do like Kumari Beauty full time?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Like maybe 5-10 years down the line. Like I definitely see myself like making enough money for me to like invest in it a lot more. Because I think that's one of my like main problem right now for not to be full time. Like I wanna, you know, have a lot more
Yeah.
to like invest in my own company. So yeah.
Yeah. No, that makes
For, like, a
sense.
bigger
That
scale,
makes sense.
yeah.
And I think once you have like a bigger investment,
Mhm.
then you can also just like make use of that through like
Yeah.
economies of scale and everything because it's gonna be like
Yeah.
much cheaper.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I do want to see you go for that.
Yeah.
It's
Let me know
good.
if you want glasses. I got you.
And I think so far, what has been the biggest challenge you faced?
Oh my god.
I know there are gonna be so many because you're doing everything yourself.
I know.
but-
I'm just like, oh, where do I start? But one of my biggest challenges was probably like just managing school and business at the same
Mhm.
time, and I was also like the club president. I just had a lot of things going on,
Yeah.
and I don't know how I went through it, but I did. And another one is also when I have so many orders. And there was a time actually when I accidentally sent the wrong package to the wrong customer
Mhm.
because I just like got mixed up because I had so many orders. And yeah, they both like emailed me back and I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Like I can send you another one like for free, or like you can get a 40% discount on my website. And then they chose the 40%, so I got another order, so that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how did you try to like manage all of that together
How?
and like graduate on time,
Yeah.
like in terms of
I
just
don't know.
like productivity hacks?
I think definitely prioritize like what's more important to you, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
There was a time when like I focused on my business a lot more than like my club or like, you know, my
School.
studies. But
That's like most founders. I'm not even kidding. That's most student
I
founders.
know, I'm like not the best, but like yeah, but definitely prioritize like what's important. I think especially on my last year, like I prioritized my school more, so I had like a lot less orders, but I made sure that I got like passing grades so that
Okay.
I can graduate. And then throughout the summer, I focused on my business. So like just balance on like what's important first, I guess.
Mm-hmm. So I think in your last year, which would have been pretty crazy,
Mm-hmm.
how much were you sleeping?
Bro.
Like, were you pulling like 100-hour work weeks, like full time?
Oh my goodness. Especially like midterm season and final season, like I could not. But I think those were the times when I tried to prioritize school more than my business.
Yeah.
But like it was hectic. I think like I just took like some hours during the day, or like just a couple minutes out of the day just to make one TikTok. Because before I would make like 3 a day, or like 2 a day. But
And
then
how
at
much
that
time does it take to like make it?
Like an hour. Because like
Okay.
I record it and then I don't like it, and then I record it again, I don't like it, and then I have to like edit it and
Oh no, I meant like the product.
oh, the product.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cause it's like an hour, like I don't think
no.
so.
If I'm making like a huge batch, like probably around 2 to 3 hours. 3 hours mostly. But that's probably because like I'm also watching shows in the meantime.
Yeah.
I'm taking my time.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that makes sense. And what is your vision for like
Kumari Beauty.
Kumari Beauty? Like, do you want to add more product in the future?
Yes. So like I started out with lip glosses,
Mm-hmm.
and then now my vision was to like expand to like body and skincare,
Yeah.
and then I started that like in the summer, so it's going pretty okay. So I think in the future I just want to make more like, because I make body butters now, I want to make more of that.
More body butters.
Yeah, like different scent, different colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, something more appealing. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and like there has been like a lot of instances of just greenwashing, where a lot of companies are just gonna claim that yes, we do make eco-friendly products, but again, they're not eco-friendly. This is just to like sort of attract like
they do that. What?
Yeah.
Why?
in order to like attract customers and investors, because I think with like the when like your income rises, or just like people nowadays.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like a generation
Yeah.
thing, or it's
Yeah.
just after COVID. A lot of people prefer they prefer to like pay more, but they care about just like the ingredients which are used and
Yeah.
the quality, because
Mm.
we're all so picky with like our skincare
Our
and the
skin,
products
yeah.
we use on our body,
Yeah.
that a lot of people do want to use,
Yeah.
vegan and cruelty free products, and a lot of companies
Yeah.
apparently don't, and then they're just
That
gonna
is
claim
crazy.
yeah, and then how do you
Fact check.
fact check? And
Yeah.
because like if somebody's not from the industry, like
Yeah.
like for me, if like a bottle just says vegan and cruelty free, I'm gonna
I
believe that.
believe it, yeah.
Right, so what are like the red flags to look out
Oh my
for?
god. I did not know this.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know if like companies out there were lying.
Oh,
Why
no.
would you lie?
Yeah.
But I have
Just for
no
money,
idea.
getting
Like,
more customers, getting more investors.
That's crazy. I guess like if customers were to ask me, I can literally show them
Show
the
them.
receipts. I can
Yeah.
say which store I got it from, because the company that I get my ingredients from, like they're approved by like the government and the FDA and all that stuff. So like I trust them, and
Yeah.
they're like a big manufacturer as well. So
Yeah. What are some of the biggest problems or concerns that are in like the beauty industry, which you think aren't getting the attention they deserve?
diversity.
Mm-hmm.
Like I do definitely see a lot more diverse like women out there in the beauty industry like than like 20 years ago or like 10
Yeah.
years ago, but I feel like there could be a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just like small businesses, it's also like just like
Big
big
fashion
companies.
houses, yeah.
I mean, well, there's like Fenty Beauty, and like there's other like cosmetic brands out there that are like showing diversity a lot more, but I think there could be a lot more than what there is now. So yeah.
Yeah, when like we're like almost the same age. When we were
Yeah.
growing up, we didn't see
Yeah.
a lot of
like brown
brown
skin
skin
girls.
yeah, brown skin girls on like
Yeah.
big
Exactly.
things.
Like also, like with my glosses, like I took a lot of pictures with like different, people with my friends, and like growing up, like I would see like okay, the whole stereotype of like being white and like being light skinned and all that stuff. Like it's definitely like different. Also like when you try like lip glosses or like sticks, like the commercials are mostly on just like white people, and I think like with it should be different now.
Yeah.
Like now, like with the diverse community, there is like I think it's important to have the same shade for like different how it would look on like different girls.
Yeah, no, that could be like really
Yeah.
good. Like on your website, if you just have like
Yeah.
4 people.
Yeah, 4 different like type of girls.
Yeah.
For sure. Cause like like I would look at I'd go online and I'll search up like whatever color gloss I want. It'll just show like white people like on that gloss. Like how would it look on darker people?
Yeah. And then when you're purchasing
Would it
that,
look
you
nice
just want to know.
Yeah, exactly. Like would it look nice on me? I don't know. So
Yeah, that should be. Where should a line be drawn between, feeling your best self and looking your best self with the help of beauty and personal care products, and just like zealously chasing unattainable beauty standards, which are sometimes set by maybe like social media, like how the Western culture just like there's a particular type which the Western culture thinks is very attractive. It's like tall, skinny, big lips, and all of that. And then I think it's very different from like for like different regions in the world. So how do you think when you're looking at these? Because I was reading like this report, and then it said that most of the people, like especially like teenagers and everything, because social media, all you do when you look at some brands, there is maybe like a particular body type or like a particular skin tone, and then most of the people, when they're seeing that, they feel inferior, and it affects like their self-esteem because they don't fit the ideal body type. And then maybe like some like it's really broad.
I know.
It's really broad in terms of, but what I'm trying to say is that some people might just go and not eat for days to look a particular body type, or
Yeah.
they might
It's pretty
go,
sad.
yeah, and they might do, or some people might just do like plastic surgeries to
Mm.
get like more defined cheekbones,
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah.
And as
That's true.
sad as that is,
Yeah.
the plastic surgery business
Yeah.
is huge.
It is.
When we're just like scrolling through Instagram and we're seeing all of these things, and then you know how it's very like natural to compare yourself to people, but then where do you sort of draw the line between using makeups and skincare to like actually like feel good and really like do look your best self, and other than chasing this unattainable, I want to fit the beauty standards, I'm gonna get a plastic surgery because I want to be seen as attractive.
I know. It's honestly sad when you think about it, right? Because all these beauty standards
And it's
are
very
like,
common. It's very common.
It's all from like the society and like social media.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess this all brings back to like when it comes to marketing, like with these big brands, I think it's important to show diversity. So that way, like, for example, like a brown girl in South Asia, they don't have the urge to be like, I want to be white when I grow up.
Yeah.
Showing more like inclusive and like products that make them feel okay, I guess, is what kind of, I don't know, brings them into like whatever they want to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. It's sad.
But
But it's tough.
It is pretty tough.
Yeah.
And so in that report it said that like when people like they did like the study, and then 73% of the people want to change the way they look.
Really?
Yeah, 73% of them they want to change the way they look.
I think even for me, like as a kid, like I had insecurities just because like I moved around, right?
Yeah.
And I was like the only brown girl like in a whole white like middle school, and like it made me feel a type of way because I'm like, okay, like why don't I have like prettier nose, or like why is my skin not like light enough? But then it's just like because of the society I was in, like that's how I would feel. But like yeah, it just sucks. But like it just brings back to like, you know, being more diverse and like having a more inclusive like marketing when it comes to like beauty brands and like cosmetics. I think, in my opinion.
Yeah, because nobody should feel like they're not the ideal type to just be attracted. I think that's so like harsh.
Yeah.
And like when we were growing up, obviously social media was there, but it wasn't this big, and it wasn't a big part of your life, because I think that was just like Facebook.
I remember.
Yeah, it's just like everyone's making their Facebook account.
I know.
So
It's true.
It was like that, but now like iPad kids.
I swear.
And social media.
Instagram especially, I feel like.
Instagram especially, like it's wild. So when these kids are like growing up, they are gonna see all of that, and and it's gonna be very like sad, and they would have to like deal with this themselves. Yeah. And come out of it.
That's true. But I don't know.
Marketing, promoting.
I hope so.
Yeah. Hopefully it gets better.
I hope so.
Yeah, and then what was your biggest insecurity when you were starting out?
Oh my gosh. Okay, it's not an insecurity of mine anymore. But when I first started, like I did like body oil or something like that. I created this product, and then I made a TikTok about it, and like my legs were hairy. And then I did like a video on my legs, like just to like promote it, I guess. And then that video got over 300,000 views. If you scroll all the way at the bottom of my TikTok, it's still there. And that video got a lot of like attention because there were people that are like, oh, you need to shave your legs, or like your legs are hairy, blah blah blah. And then there were other people that were like, what if like she doesn't want to? It's her body. Like why are people like telling her what to do? And there was a lot of attention that got into it. And I didn't like look at that video for a hot minute because I felt like those hate comments like kind of got to me
at first.
Yeah, but then later I was just like, whatever, fuck it. I don't care. Like, you know, it's my body. I can do what I want. and I just like continued like showing more love on the hate. Like I would reply on the comment with like a love comment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kill them with kindness.
Kill them with kindness. Exactly. So, I guess that was one of my insecurities, but you just gotta like learn to
Blur
delete
out.
the hate.
Yeah. Because there's so much hate.
Yeah.
And like I think that's very like extreme. Either people love your stuff or they hate their stuff.
Also, there was a video I actually did like a couple months ago where I compared like so the audio was like, it was something like, wait a minute, wait a damn minute, or something like that.
Yeah.
And I compared like a elf gloss to like my gloss, and that video got like over 20,000 views on Reels. And the reason was because a lot of people in that comments were like, who the fuck even are you to compare it with elf? Like, you're nobody comparing to elf. Like, elf cosmetics, you know? Like, what makes you think that your elf is copying your gloss?
I've seen that.
Yeah.
I've seen that video.
Yeah,
I saw it on TikTok.
Or it's,
Instagram.
yeah.
One of the
them.
pages. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
I got a lot of, like criticism on that as well. And I guess, like, my insecurity comes, like, when I get so much hate, but then I just, like, it takes, like, a day or two for me to, like, just deal with it. And then I'm fine. I'm like, fuck you guys.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm doing my own shit.
Yeah, like if they had something better
Why
to
do
do,
you care? Exactly.
they would be doing
Go make your
something.
own goddamn business and
Yeah.
see how it's gonna be.
Yeah, make your own lip gloss.
Exactly. Like, fuck you. But it's fine.
Yeah, and then who has been like your emotional support through all of this, or if not like a person, like what keeps you calm and keeps
me going?
Yeah.
So a lot of my friends have actually helped me from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Like, shout out to all my friends. Literally, they were there for like photo shoots. They were there to like help me package sometimes.
Yeah.
And like my roommate would be there, like just like watching me while I'd make all these things. And it's just like the unconditional love that I got from like just my friends,
supportive friends.
Yeah, they were just like, oh my god, this is so cool. Like, don't forget that you're doing great. Blah blah blah. Even when I did like UBC Get Seated, like a handful of my friends came and I really like felt supported.
Yeah.
But yeah, also like I guess my boyfriend. he
Shout out to the boyfriend.
I know. He also like helps me because there was a time when I was like so busy with like school that I just didn't.
Did you do
care.
your homework?
I just did not even like. I didn't even like look at my business. I was so busy.
Yeah.
And he was like, "No, you should just continue. Like, just make one video. Like, one video won't make it won't be that hard, you know." And then that's just
shout out to supportive boyfriend.
I know.
Right? Support.
Shout out.
Yeah.
To him. Love him, but yeah.
Yeah, and then what role did like your family?
Oh yeah, my family. Forgot about my family. Alright, my family's a thing. I'm sorry. I love you, mom. Love you, dad. But I think I didn't tell my parents that I had a business until like I don't know, 6-7 months ago. So just really recently.
Wow.
Yeah, because I don't know. I just had like
it never came in conversations.
I never told them because I don't know. I just had like this fear that like, oh, what if they think I'm just wasting my time? What if they think I'm just like, you know, doing this as a hobby? I'm not taking my studies serious. Stuff like that got to me, and then I think my cousin found a video of me on TikTok, and then she was like, "Oh my god, you have a business?" I was like, "Girl, yeah." So
Don't
now I guess
tell
I
mom.
have to tell now. But I ended up telling them, and when they came, they were so supportive. Like, I felt really loved by them for sure, and I think they just really inspired me to keep going. Yeah, and then like, you know, like in my tradition, like when we go back home, we have to give gifts to like everyone.
That's every
Everyone
South
and their
Asian
mothers. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So they were just like, okay, I need this from your website. I need that. I'm like, okay. I get that there's love, but like, guys, calm down.
Yeah.
But yeah, they ordered a lot of stuff for me, and that was nice.
That's really what are your 3, I think, top favorite beauty brands? Not including yours. You cannot say yours.
Sadly. I would say Fenty Beauty.
I love Fenty.
Yeah. Like, even though I'm a lip gloss fan, like, I'm a lip gloss business, like, her glosses are also like bomb.
Really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, and also the fact that she's so diverse,
Mm-hmm.
with like marketing and all that
And
stuff.
even the models she uses for like
Mhm.
her laundry company.
Different sizes,
Yeah.
different colors. I just love it. Fenty Beauty. What else? I don't use that much makeup actually. I like to use my own makeup.
Yes, obviously.
Yeah, that's literally it. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
And like your top.
Oh,
See-
Elf is not bad as well. You know,
Yes.
even though people hate it on me, like Elf
Elf
Cosmetic
is
it's affordable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And how does and like top social media like beauty influencers?
Oh,
you
beauty
follow?
influence. I don't. You see, I wanted to get into influencers, but
Yeah.
I haven't really had the chance to.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. Not much.
When did you first like started making a profit? Because I think it takes a lot of time when you're just like
Yeah.
investing and everything.
Yeah.
So after like how much time did you
Start making
profit?
Okay, so the first 2 months I kind of sold out, but then probably like 4 months, 5 months after.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's pretty good though.
Yeah, because I invested like 200 in the beginning, and then I got my money back like after 4 months,
Mm-hmm.
and then on my 5th, 6th, like just continuing on, I just invested more, but I kept making profit.
And to anybody who's starting out in the beauty industry, what advice would you give to them?
Just do it. Just do it. Because if you're thinking about it, this is your sign to do it. You know, like it doesn't hurt to try, and even if it's a failure, it's gonna be like a learning curve.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's just really important to like just stand out, and also like follow your dreams, and like follow what could potentially be a lot bigger than like, you know, what you started in your basement or like your dorm.
Yeah.
So yeah. But yeah,
Just do it.
just do it. Don't overthink it.
Did you like overthink it when you were studying, or were you just like, today we're starting it, I'm writing out the plan?
No, yeah, like, cause in the beginning I was like what if it doesn't work? Like, what if I'm wasting my money and my time? And then I was like, you know what? I'll just do it and see how it goes.
Good.
Yeah, and then it was like a project. I was like, I'll call this like my project. And then I got enough sales for me to like do it again. So I was like, okay, I'll continue. So I think, yeah, it's just important for people to just like not overthink it. You know, don't think about like failing. Even if you do fail, like that's obviously gonna be like a lesson.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah,
Start it.
just do it. Like how you started Flipping Founders.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's been 2 weeks.
Is it just you?
Yes.
Oh my goodness! And then you got this customized.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is so cute.
Yeah, because I was like, you know, we're just like talking, and then I do want it to be like fun as well.
Yeah.
So I was like, mugs and like coffee and stuff.
I love it. But what made you
Wanna
do?
start?
Yeah, I wanna know.
Wait, I'll tell you after
Okay.
this. But Areena, thank you so much for coming to Flipping Founders.
No worries.
And your journey is so inspiring, and I cannot wait to see what else you accomplish.
Yes. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course.
This has been definitely a new experience. I've never been in a podcast, so I'll promote it. I'll do everything.
Thank you.
I love it. Thank you.
Hope you found this episode helpful. See you next Thursday.